Welcome to Mount Shasta Escape. Today, Joline and I are bringing you a video of a walk we frequently take along the north shore of Lake Siskiyou with our two dogs. This is an easy walk of about 2.4 miles and 190 vertical feet. I was wondering, what is today, the 13th?
13th of December, yeah. 2023.
And we're doing what we call the North Shore Lake Walk. The parking lot we're in is less than a mile from our house.
Oh, girls.
Over here, Sadie, Kashi, come. Hey, sit.
Hi.
Okay, good girls.
Yeah, the mud flat is growing.
Yeah. Our heron isn't ready to move back here yet, though.
And we'll see if we see it over across the bridge.
It's getting shallow,
It definitely is. Look at that mud.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing the blue heron likes.
And yeah, here's some mud flats appearing. Well, here we're coming up to the confluence of Clear Creek on the left and Wagon Creek on the right, and the famous Lake Siskiyou footbridge called the Wagon Creek Bridge.
That's one thing you learn about this lake. There's always water coming into it. When the level's down, it's just because they're trying to lower the level. Flood Control and Water Conservation District.
Okay. Just too bad that they can't make a real bridge over the river at the north end.
Hi there.
Hello.
Sadie, hold up. Let's try to do a little loop down here, I guess.
Sure. So this is a little point of land that sticks out into the lake. We'll insert a map.
Sure. I wonder how many people in fishing boats have hit those stumps over there when they're submerged.
Uh-huh.
Well, last winter and spring and for a good part of the summer, the water was literally flush with these roots you see up here. It was that high. And all these cut tree stumps from, gosh, it must date back to when they made the lake. But when the lake is full, every single one of them is underwater, just smooth water. You can't see tree stumps anywhere. And there's kind of a little lagoon back in there that's drying out, which before the lake filled up last winter, it was totally dry. There's no water in it whatsoever. But these stumps look pretty high, don't they?
Yeah.
You couldn't do a little loop walking through here.
It's hard to believe.
All underwater. From this little point to the other point you can see across the water there, it was just all dry. And it was probably 20 or 30 feet down to where the water was. This part of the lake we see over here was just dry. There was no water in there. And there were these big, creepy looking cut off tree stumps that looked like some sort of alien creatures that might come to life and start walking, which are all underwater now. There you have it. And our blue heron, sometimes you see him over in this little area, but it's drying out to the point that
You don't see him.
in fact, used to be ducks and all kinds of water birds here, but water's gotten too low for them. But there's still lots of water in the lake, and they find other places where they go. And I know when we moved in to our current house in August of 2022, this lake was about as low as you see it right now, and there wasn't any water in that over there. That was totally dry. And we looked at that and shook our head, and we thought, must be drought related, and this lake is never going to be full again. And then we had a record snowfall, and it was going over the spillway for months. And I guess it would be no surprise to anybody, but if you're here in the summer, early fall, warm weather, nice, especially weekends, but holidays and during the week too. Lots and lots of people out here. A lot of them out on the lake, and paddle boards are probably the biggest thing, but there's kayaks, sailboats, power boats. Yeah, not everybody wants to rub your tummy. Not everybody.
Oh, I bet they do.
She
would.
Yeah. Well, Sadie tries her absolute best to make friends with everybody. And we do our best to discourage it unless, like on our Castle Lake hike, you run into a group that are just all excited about the dogs and want to pet them. Then we let them.
Well, let's go down here. You get a nice view of Shasta and the footbridge.
That's true.
And there's your bridge in Mt Shasta.
Yeah, let's go down just a little further.
Okay. And here is the not a bicycle trail.
Oh, I say it's not. I'm looking at
Yeah.
this. There are people that could ride this.
Well, you certainly could walk your bike.
But this is still pretty steep. Now, if you came down that little trail we just came down and carried some speed, that would help you get up this.
There you go.
Still. And you see how kind of slopey to the right?
Slopey to the right, low-hanging trees.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't balance your weight just right on a mountain bike, you're gonna slide out. Oh gosh, it was over a year ago. We were walking through here, and there was a bald eagle perched on a log a little further up here, just looking at everything. And there was not a duck or bird to be found anywhere, except about 100 yards away. The blue heron was in its favorite feeding spot, and it was just staring at the bald eagle, and the bald eagle was just kind of saying, yeah, okay. I was wondering about that until I found a video where it showed a blue heron fighting off an eagle that was trying to steal its fish. Blue herons are not to be taken lightly.
Oh, there's somebody coming.
Okay, come this way. Come, all the way. Kashi, come.
Come, sit.
Sit.
Hello.
Hello. Good girls. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
They're behaving the way they should on a trail.
Kashi, back.
And that's the normal ending to our outings.